Welcome everyone to our Saturday program. Today we'll discuss on a topic, how to stop degradation of human society. Degradation, you know what this means? Degradation means when the moral, cultural values come down. They come down. So we'll discuss that from the point of view of the Vedas and Bhagavad Gita. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namini Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Vishatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. So Hare Krishna. How to stop degradation of human society? Anyone who is following events or the news will notice that there seems to be increase in crimes and deterioration of human society. Cultural values, moral values have come down. Previously, the number of crimes and also severity of the crimes, that means how serious the crimes were, that was much less. But now it's become very bad. Every time we are hearing the news, someone committed some serious crime. But after some time, something worse than that, then worse than that, and we're hearing very horrible things. I remember when I was very young, whenever we went in the aeroplane, we just walked in the aeroplane. And now they have to check us for so many things, check the belt, check the shoes, check the phone, empty the bag, check with that machine, so much. Before, I remember, I was 5 years, we just enter the aeroplane. No one will check anything. But it's different now, everything is different. Now, we are not so safe, even from those people who are supposed to protect us. Police, army, they are committing the crime now. You have to be careful of them. Not everyone, but this is the situation. Previously, they were young kids. They left any house and drink water, eat food, and everyone will take care of. This is like my child. Now you cannot trust anyone. Don't go anywhere. Don't go. If anyone asks you to come with them, refuse. You have to tell the children. Before it was different. And same for old people, for women. This situations come very down now. Before also, any food we buy, we'll just eat it. Buy food, now, of course, we'll take only prasad, but I'm talking about general people. Now you cannot be sure what is in that food, what is there. What they put in, what is fertilizers, pesticides, chemical. Now, recently we know also now that before we'll take prasad, we know it's prasad, but now people deteriorate, and even we don't know that prasad is properly offered, prepared. So, degraded situation. There was a time, even, for example, marriages lasted forever. And now, it's not like that. And many things end up in even people murdering each other, killing. Don't want to mention these things. This is supposed, it's not even good to mention, but just to give idea what is happening. Not only India, whole world. In the whole world, this is happening now. Increase of these crimes. But it's always less in India because India is Punya Bhum. They are following the Vedic culture. They're still following some dharma. But it's whatever the situation is, it's worse outside. So, this is very distressing and disturbing. But we have to understand the whole situation. Why is this happening? We try to understand the purpose and the context. What we know is this material world is under Kala Chakra. It's under the wheel of time. In due course of time, whatever has to happen will happen. It's
planned.
Okay? And by the maker of this material world, everything is planned. So we are also under this Kala Chakra, this wheel of time. This wheel of time is presided over by the sun. The sun is what is keeping the time. Kala Chakra. And for example, us, we have our karma. That karma will come. The sun goes, when the sun goes round, our days are ending, and then, for example, our age reaches 30. So at that time, what karma has to come will come. So in that way, we are in this wheel. And the way the wheel is, it must go round. One part of the wheel cannot say, no, I want to go there. It must go round the center. So we must also suffer or enjoy depending on our situation. That is our situation. So it may take days, weeks, but whatever has to happen will happen. In Brahma Samhita, one part of the Vedas, there is a shloka. Yachakshurev esha savita sakala grahanam raja samasta suramurti nashesha teja yasya gaya brahmati samramato akala chakro govindamadi purusham tamam bhajami. So the translation is, the sun, who is the king of all the planets, full of infinite effulgence and the image of the good soul, is the eye of the world. Because without the sun, even we cannot see. We can only see because of the sun. So Brahma is praying, I adore the primeval Lord Govinda, in pursuance of whose order the sun performs his journey, mounting the wheel of time. So under order of Govinda, the sun goes around and takes away our time, so that at certain time something has to happen, it will happen. And we are all under this Kala Chakra. We are all under the wheel of time. So, speaking about time, Shastra speaks about 4 ages. We know Satya, Treta, Dwapar, Kali Yuga. The 4 ages. And we are in now Dwapar Yuga, yes? Okay, you're paying attention. Yeah. We are under Kali Yuga. It's mentioned in Shastra that Kali Yuga will be a time of degradation, suffering, adharma. It says, Prayanal Payusha Sabhya Kala Vasmin Yuge Jana. People in Kali Yuga will have short life. Manda Sumanda Matayo. Manda. People will be misguided and lazy. Manda. Manda means lazy. Lazy means lazy for self-realization, to realize God. Manda, Sumanda Matayo. Mata, the intelligence, Sumanda, will be misguided. Even if you have some seriousness, someone will cheat you. Here, you want to come to God? Come here. Give me some money, chant this mantra, it's okay. Manda Sumanda Matayo. Manda Bhagya hi upadrutaha. Manda Bhagya means people in Kali have bad fortune. Their Bhagya is very bad. All of us have bad karma. So we are born now. And now what happens? Now there's so much natural disasters, we have diseases, so many problems. Because we are Kali Yuga Jivas with Manda Bhagya. Hi upadrutaha. So, you see, we cannot stop this time. Time has to move on. But we have to recognize where we are. What is this situation? In Krishna Leela, there is a story of Muchukunda. How many of you read Krishna book? There is a book, Krishna Leela of ISKCON. Anyone read? 1, 2, very good. You have to read it. This book is explaining all of Krishna's pastimes, from beginning to end, birth till the end when he left. So there's one pastime that Krishna, there's one Kalyavan, he wanted to fight Krishna, and then Krishna was running away. So So he was running after Krishna, and just he thought he'll catch Krishna. Krishna was just almost near, but he's not near. So then Krishna entered a cave. In that cave was someone called Muchukunda. Muchukunda was there. Due to some other reason, he was sleeping. He was a very powerful personality. So Krishna entered that cave and hid away. So Kalyavan, this Yavan, he was a Yavana. He entered, he saw Muchukunda sleeping. He thought that's Krishna. So he kicked him. And Muchukunda was a powerful personality. He got up and looked at Kalyavan and burnt him. Got burnt. Then Krishna came with 4 hands. So Muchukunda was surprised. What's this? Who are you? Are you the Supreme Personality of Godhead? In other words, he recognized him. He offered some prayers and glorified Krishna. After that, he offered his prayer. He left the cave. When Muchukunda left the cave, because he was from a different yuga, but he slept a long time. It's written there in Bhagavad Puran that when he left the cave, he looked around, he saw all the trees were small, all the people were very small. Then he understood Kali Yuga is about to come. That Leela was at the end of Dwapar Yuga, just before Krishna left. Krishna came at Sandhya time, between Dwapar, Kali Sandhya. So when he looked around, it's written there that he realized, oh, Kali Yuga is come. So what did he do? It's written in Bhagavad Puran. Whatever plans he had, he said, forget it. It said that he went to the north. North means where? Himalaya. He went Himalaya. When they used to say before, he went north, means he went to Himalaya. It means he went to get Krishna. He went to reach perfection, Siddhi. He went to devote himself to God. So, Muchukunda, it's written there in the Bhagavad, he did not waste time. Immediately he left because he understood Kali Yuga is a dangerous time. I should not get stuck here. I should leave. I should get liberated. Because one who takes birth in Kali Yuga has to suffer. And this is beginning. It will be worse and worse. So that's what I'm talking about today, that there's so much suffering, but it's getting worse. Every time some scandal is coming, this happened, but it's getting worse and worse and worse. The people are getting more cruel, and there's no shelter for us. Right now it's still good, we have some order, we're able to sit here, keep our money, but in future Kali Yuga there'll be no police, no state, no country, just everyone for himself, like a jungle Raj. So that is the situation. We don't have to suffer like this in Kali Yuga. But our past actions have led us to be born. In different yugas, different type of people take birth. But now here in Kali Yuga, the lowest of the jivas appear. The jivas who are most sinful, they will come. They don't want to follow dharma, they don't want to accept God. They just want indriya tripti, sense gratification. Enjoy this body, enjoy this world, enjoy. So, because of that, when Kali Yuga starts, this Vedic culture is taken out slowly. Under excuse of invasion, all this happened, but actually the jivas who are going to be born, they wanted this. They didn't want dharma. They wanted shopping mall and street. They didn't want big temples. So now we see a lot of the culture is gone, is destroyed. Even what is remaining is under danger, like that. Because actually Sanatana Dharma, Vedic culture is very powerful for someone who wants to attain God. This is the culture to follow. This is the practice. So if you don't want to attain God, then this should not be there. So the people who took birth now, this is what they desired. Vedas explain that originally, actually we are not from this material world. We are coming here from Vaikuntha. And in Vaikuntha we have a spiritual body, spiritual form. We are serving Krishna. But we did not desire to serve Krishna, or we wanted to try something different, so we came to this material world now to enjoy separate from Krishna. And here Krishna, he gives the facility. Okay, you don't want to serve me, you want to, okay, here, come here. Now you're taking different bodies in different countries, try to enjoy this world, enjoy yourself. So according to what we want, we get that. Now in Kali, the jivas who wanted to enjoy completely separate from Krishna, no dharma, no religion or culture, they are appearing now. So in Kali Yuga, there are many godless and atheistic jivas who are born. And everything is set up for them to enjoy, separate from God, by removing all the aspects of Vedic culture and everything. Some people, openly they say, we don't accept God, there is no God. But some of them, they'll pretend that we belong to this religion. They'll even say maybe we are Hindu, we are some, but inside they're not following anything or doing anything, or not even having faith in the Vedas. That is the effect of Kali Yuga in this now. When you're taking birth, anyway, it's their desire not to be God conscious, but also the societies like that, they'll not allow you to be spiritual. If you want to be spiritual, what are you doing? There's something wrong with you. Why are you chanting? Why are you putting tilak? They will not allow. People don't know. And worst thing you can do is wear dhoti. You wear dhoti. So these things, it's the situation in our age. So some people say we don't accept God. Others, they pretend that we are accepting, but inside they're not accepting. Instead, they rely on, 3 minutes puja, 3 hours social media, TV, whatever. 3 minutes something. So different levels of people, but mostly atheistic, not accepting God. By worship of God and serving of Krishna, all good qualities come to a person. Good qualities, patience, tolerance, astikyam means religious, titikshava, tolerance, I said that, and honesty, all the good qualities come by worshipping God. Bhakti, the process of bhakti gives all qualities. And by not serving God, by engaging to enjoying this body or this material world, then according to Bhagavad Gita, that person who doesn't worship God, it says that he's a criminal. Like you have criminals in our society. Bhagavad Gita says, who doesn't worship God, he's a criminal. Well, now, how is that? Why are you saying he's a criminal? You might find someone and say that he's a good person, he's honest, he's so nice, but he's not a devotee. But he's so nice. What is wrong with him? Look at this person, you know. So, but Shastra said that is not possible. Why? Because Bhagavad Gita says that a person who lives in this world without doing yajna, without following dharma, without serving God, it's saying that he is a thief because he is taking everything of God. He is breathing the air of God, drinking the water. This is not manufactured. Okay, Bangalore Water Board is supplying the water, but it's not manufactured in any factory. It's there in the nature. So, if he's using all these things and doesn't serve God, then in chapter 3 Bhagavad Gita he is explained as a thief. He is explained as a thief. This is the shloka. Ishtan bhogan hivo deva dasyante yajñam bhavitaha tel datan apradayayibhyo yo bhukte stena evasa. Stena means thief. That when somebody does yajna, then the devatas are happy, they supply water, everything. But if people are living in this world using the water, the air, eating the fruits, eating rice. Even rice we are buying in the shop, but they're not manufacturing. No, this is made by God. Water is of God, soil is of God, seed is of God, and then I take it and charge money and sell it. It doesn't mean it's mine. This is coming from God. So the person who is using these resources but in turn is not doing yajna or dharma, then it says that those who enjoy what is given to them without offering are thieves. Stena, the word is there, thief. Thief means he'll take something which is not his without permission, without acknowledging the owner. He'll just use it. Supposing I see something there, laptop, I take it and I use it. It's wrong. Oh, but it was just lying there. If I say, the water is there in the river, I'm using it. So like that, a laptop is there, let me take it. No. Okay, you want to take, ask the owner. Now we are using the water, we are using the air, and then I don't believe in God. I don't accept God. So this will lead to suffering condition. Actually, we do yajna worship and worship devatas, and they supply the necessities. Okay, but if we don't worship and we simply use these things, this is theft. So now at the present moment, we are living a godless life. We are not taught in our education system that I have to worship God, I have to give everything to Him, I'll cook the food, I'll offer to God. We can offer God in the picture. How can God come in picture? How can, if you say, how can God, that already you stop there. You don't know who is God. How can, God can do anything. Why can't He accept the food from the picture? Picture of Krishna, Vigraha of Krishna can accept the food you're offering. But I cannot see, or you cannot see. We cannot see anything with these eyes. Like I was telling you, I cannot see corona with my eye. That means there's no corona. No, we saw what happened. Corona is there. I may not see with my eyes. So, I am not seeing God eating. Yes, God will eat. You put the offering in front of Him, He will take it. He will take it. He's asking, offer to me. Patam pushpam phalam toyam yome bhakta prayachati tadaham bhaktyaupartam ashnami pratatmana. If one offers me with love and devotion, leaf, fruit, flower or water, I will accept it. So, now the point is, this is godless civilization. Education system is not teaching us you have to surrender to God, and instead teaching us you have to become a thief, exploit, take out the gold, make money, start a company. And who is the biggest thief? Very great personality, established a big company. So education is teaching us this, to become materialistic and ignore God and live life like this without acknowledging God. This is a godless civilization. Not only education, whole culture, society. Of course, it's not that enjoyment is only that way. Even if you live a spiritual life, it's enjoyment, but in a different way. We are acknowledging God as the supreme enjoyer. We serve God, and when He's happy, we are happy. Just like in the reflection, if I dress up myself very nicely and I look in the mirror image will be dressed up, isn't it? So, if we take care of Krishna, provide Him the best food, dress nicely, and build a big, nice temple for Him and all this, then we will be happy automatically. So that is, it's not that to be happy we have to follow this materialistic life. Even a family, a country can be spiritual and live according to God's rules and be happy. So, but now people are disturbed mentally, and some don't know why, but this is the reason, because they are in the wrong situation, trying to enjoy themselves. You cannot be happy without God. This whole, so as I was saying, this whole material civilization now is based on this thieving principle, theft. That we'll take out everything from the earth, take out all the granite and put it in our hotel and our office, and it's looking nice. and for our benefit, but not acknowledging who's giving it. Give something back to God. Whole population is like this. So now I was saying, education system, political system, social system is based on this principle that you enjoy, don't think about God. You can think about God 3 minutes, enough, not more, not too much. Don't worship God too much. Little is okay. That's what they say. And the more time we spend disconnected from God in this life and past lives, we'll gradually lose all our good qualities. We'll become angry, depressed, stressed, and without no honesty, violent, not merciful, not compassionate. All the good qualities will disappear slowly if we maintain this godless civilization. Now, you may say that, okay, godless and this, but I'm meeting good people. But I'm guaranteeing you go to jail, even you'll find some good people, isn't it? You'll find honest, nice speaking, but why is he there? He's a criminal, he's in jail. So, if somebody is not worshipping God, he's not following Bhagavad Gita, they're actually criminals in the view of the Devatas. Devatas saying, see, we give them this human body with the senses in this planet to worship God, and they are building all these things and they are not worshipping God. So, they must be punished. Punishment will come. Punishment will come how? No water, epidemic, flood, heat wave. People will suffer. They are misusing the resources which are meant to serve God for their benefit. And this kind of life cannot go on. This kind of civilization cannot go on. Temporary for some time. After some time, there will be chaos. So, how can a criminal be happy? You know, if someone is a thief, he's never happy. He's thinking, when are they coming? Thieves. When are the police coming? They'll find out. Oh, I have to steal more, I have to plan, no one should see. So, in a society of thieves, no one will be happy. They can't be peaceful. And they'll fight among each other. So, to have good qualities, one has to be a devotee. Only a devotee can have good qualities. And it's not possible someone to have good qualities if he's not a devotee. Supposing someone is not a devotee, he has good qualities, I was saying that the fact that he's not worshipping God, that is already that he's a criminal. That's not. See, if you have a group of thieves, they loot the village. Now they're thinking, okay, we have to divide up this wealth. Okay, let's go in one corner. And then one of the thieves said, look, we have to divide this fairly. And everyone is saying, oh, such a nice man, he's so honest. How we're going to divide it nicely, all this wealth. You give it to him, he'll do it nicely. He's a nice. And he divides it very fairly. So it's an honest person. But they're thieves. They stole it, isn't it? So even here you find honest, nice person. But where did he get all his wealth from? From God, and he's not acknowledging? He's a thief. This is the Vedic version. So in Srimad Bhagavatam there's a shlok explaining that only one who practices bhakti, he gets all the good qualities. Yasyasti bhaktir bhagavati akinchana sarve gunais tata samasate suraha harava bhaktasya kuto mahadguna manorathanasati dhavato bahi. Translation: that one who practices bhakti, all good qualities of the devatas will manifest in his body. And one who has developed unalloyed devotion, bhakti to the Supreme, will get all good qualities. And a person who does not have bhakti and is engaged in material activity has no good qualities. Harava bhaktasya kuto mahadguna. Where are his good qualities if someone is not doing bhakti? Even if he is adept at the practice of mystic yoga or the honest endeavor of maintaining his family and relatives, he must be driven by his own mental speculation. Even if this person is good in other yoga system or ashtanga or jnana, or he's nicely doing his duty in varnashram, but because he's not serving God, he is not going to have any good qualities. So a person, a family or nation that disconnects from God will gradually lose all their qualities, lose their wealth, lose everything. In beginning you might see they are prospering, everything is fine, let it go on. How to measure? Don't measure now, you give it time. Kala Chakra, time is passing. If you have two lines like this, and they are almost parallel, 0.00001 degree difference, what will happen after a long time? If you keep going straight, they will divide, isn't it? So, everything may look perfect, but if God is not the center of our activities, sooner or later there will be a tragedy. Family, country, society, and individual must be connected to God. We must follow the dharmic life, otherwise cannot be peaceful. In Kali Yuga, practically everyone is godless, we said that. And our whole, actually from beginning I was saying education system is like that. They teach you are born in this world, just enjoy and exploit the world and nothing about God. Government, I mean recently now India got the government somehow inclined, but generally speaking I'm talking about the whole world, that people are not, government does not put in their agenda that we have to bring the people to God. Who thinks about that? But that is their duty. According to Srimad Bhagavatam, duty of the government is that people must be dharmic, even by force. They have to maintain no meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit relation between men and women, and no gambling. These things have to be maintained by force. People may want to not want, that's their problem, but government should represent God, because God is the creator. Government has taken his role to represent God and he must put these rules. So, but now governments have distance from dharma, okay? TV, social media, this is business. They're not going to care about you. That let's put what is good for the people. They don't care. They'll put what the people will come after, and you know what people will come after. They won't come after how to attract the people. So now in this way, people are completely finished. Not the government, not the school, not the country, not the family. No one will bring you to God. So how can we have good qualities? Little by little, people are becoming animals, disconnected from God. Hitopadesh, part of the Vedas, now there it says, people who are not following dharma, dharmena hina pashubir samana. People who don't follow dharma, they are animals. This is Veda. Veda is saying this. The person is on animal level if he doesn't accept God. Why? Why is this? Just think about it. If a person is religious, before doing anything, he'll say, is this according to Bhagavad Gita? Is it according to Shastra? Yeah? If not, what is he following? He's following his senses. 5 senses are there. Whatever feels good, do it. And then what happens? What will happen after that? Who cares? So, a person who follows, a person who is religious, his life is principled, his life is regulated. He has a goal, he is peaceful, he is honest, he is controlled. But one who doesn't accept God, they are following their senses, they'll end up in a very bad situation, today or tomorrow or sometime. Because where will senses lead you? So in this way, a person not following dharma is on animal level, because animals, they follow their senses. You think a dog is thinking anything else in his life, he's thinking how to enjoy. That dog doesn't think about dharma and how to be patient and tolerant. I'll share some of my food with you, other dog. They don't think. So now humans on this level, they are like this, same, no difference. And so next life is dog-like. They're behaving like dogs. So you may say, no, someone has PhD, MBBS. How you can call him animal? He's got a degree. But have you seen sometime in the circus, they take a monkey and they'll make the monkey wear a suit. Does he become a gentleman just by wearing a suit? No, it's not like that. Simply by dressing nicely, driving good car, gold watch, you think he's a gentleman? No. He's simply animal in a suit and a gold watch in a car. This is Shastra, Dvipada Pashu. So, how can you expect peace in animal society? The topic is how to stop degradation in human society. First of all, where are the humans? Where are the humans? Humans are, Shastra says, human life begins with Brahma Jigyasa. Human life begins where people ask, why was I born? What is the goal of life? Who is asking that? I'm seeing people walking past there, holding plates and cups and chatting. I don't think anyone is asking that question. What is the goal of life? Yeah, that's coming in Vedanta Sutra. Yeah, that is from there. So, Atattva Brahma Jigyasa. But the point is that human life begins with spiritual inquiry. Otherwise, that's not human life. You may look like a human, but... So, then we cannot expect peace. Now people are complaining. I was saying, crime, problems. Yeah, but in animal society, what do you expect? God is not there. They are following their senses. Okay? So now, everyone will follow their sense. And when two people clash, they'll fight. For my sense, I want to enjoy that. I want to enjoy like this. And then we'll both fight. Fight over land, fight over money, fight over wealth. There'll be fight. Because people are on animal level. People cannot be honest, compassionate, merciful, tolerant, generous, forgiveness. They cannot. On this platform, on level of sense gratification, they cannot be like that. The cause of degradation in human society is disconnection from God, from Krishna. Principles of Bhagavad Gita. Gita was spoken 5,000 years ago here. And actually, that time the whole world was following Vedic culture. They were following it. Even now, people want to rule the whole world. You know, America's trying to rule. They tried at some point. British tried to colonize the whole world. But they're not able to. But for millions of years, the whole world was ruled from Hastinapur. From India. India was ruling the whole world. So Srila Prabhupada asked, why? How come India could do it? Why? Because everyone was happy. They said, why? Let them rule. They were happy because they were following Vedic culture. They were living with God in the center. Vedic culture. Everything for Krishna. And automatically they are happy. But now, if we take out God, there can never be peace. We don't want to please God, then we try to please ourselves, try to serve our senses. They can't be. Forget about peace and harmony, no war. That won't happen because the people are on this level. Even we can see how bad things are. But Kali will get worse because the jiva is taking birth now. According to the wheel of time, Kala Chakra, the jivas that will take birth will be the most godless, most degraded. So there will be a lot of problem in Kali Yuga. The more that we refuse to come under Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna's rules, then it will be difficult. Even here, in this country, there are laws, isn't it? If I want to live in India, but I'm not going to follow Indian law, then I'll be in trouble, isn't it? With the police and the court, I'll suffer. I cannot live peaceful. I want to drive on the right side of the road. Why should I drive left? No, you have to follow the law. I don't want to own an Aadhaar card and ID. I'll do anything, go where I want. You cannot do it. It's not up to you. There's a law. So there's a law of this nature. And if we want to be peaceful, we have to follow it. This is given in Veda. The guidelines of Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam are the main texts now for Kali Yuga. For us, We have to read Bhagavad Gita and follow Bhagavad Puran. This is for the human race at present. Otherwise, it will get worse. Whatever you are seeing now can get much worse than this. Actually, Kali Yuga is meant to be degraded. Someone will say, this is Kali Yuga, what can you expect? Yes, it's true, but now, so example, I know that I'm going to go out and rain will come. I know it for sure. What will I do? Rain is coming, what can I do? I'll walk in the rain, what will I do? Umbrella, you take umbrella, you wear a raincoat, you take precaution. So I know Kali Yuga is coming, it's going to be degraded. So what do? Take shelter of Bhagavad Gita, take shelter of Dharma. Follow properly, put yourself in the same position, safe position. Then we'll be safe. It's not that we have to suffer. It depends on us. In the Vedas, it's explaining, for Kali Yuga, the only hope is this Krishna conscious movement that has come now. This is the only hope. Through this movement, people can chant Hare Krishna, read Bhagavad Gita, and hear the Krishna Katha. They can change their heart. Heart will change and desire to be Krishna conscious, desire to serve God. At the moment we don't have that desire. Somehow we are being pulled by so many things outside. But the desire is inside, it has to be taken out. It has to be uncovered. So by chanting Hare Krishna, by hearing Bhagavad Gita, gradually our attraction to Krishna awakens more and more. So in that way, we can be safe from this effect of Kali Yuga. So people should take to chanting of Hare Krishna and tell others also to chant. Cheto Darpana Marjana. It will clean the heart, Chitta. The heart will be clean. And people should read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad. That will explain to people how we have to surrender and how we have to live. And then we'll develop Shraddha, faith, and we'll follow it. So when love of God awakens in the heart, people become inclined that let me serve God. And if we are serving God, then everything is taken care. Devatas will supply everything. It's written in the shloka. In Bhagavad Gita in chapter 3, text 12, here it says that Ishtan Devan, here in Bhagavad Gita itself it's mentioned, in charge of the various necessities of life, the Devatas, when they become happy that people are following Dharma, they will supply all necessities. But if we don't do yajna, they will not supply the necessities. Now people are lacking food, or they are not having peace, or they are not having a good government, or they are not having good neighbors, whatever it is. This is all different suffering due to our sins. So simply by going back to the dharmic way of life, things will be peaceful. Otherwise, what we are reading in the news, that things are deteriorating, it will get worse, much worse, because of our disconnection from God. This was known before. We think we are more smart because we built EV, we have EV vehicle, electric vehicle, and we have air conditioning. Before they didn't have air conditioning. We are more advanced. No, they were advanced. They understood how to live, how to please God. And all this so-called materialistic civilization, it reduced our life, made us sick, mentally sick, physically sick, created so many problems. This is not intelligent. But the Vedas give actual way how to live. So to know peace, we should again take it up. And this is possible through this Krishna conscious movement. Through ISKCON, people are being taught to chant Hare Krishna, read Bhagavad Gita, and offer the food, cook everything, offer it. In this way, live a dharmic life. So simply by following these principles, Srila Prabhupada laid down, we can come to some peaceful level, and at the end of this life we can get liberated and go back where we are from, Goloka. Hare Krishna. Is there any question? Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. So now we'll chant Hare Krishna.